Okay, so let's get started. So I'm going to start prepping your skin with Fix Plus. This will make sure that the skin is hydrated and prepped for moisturizing. So as you said, your skin is oily. So I'm going to use Hyperreal Ceramizer. It's a lightweight formula that will make sure that your skin is hydrated and not overly moisturized. Now the skin is moisturized. So I'm also going to add a lip conditioner so that your lips are also hydrated along with your skin. I'm going to use Strobe Dewy Tint for you because this will just add that desired glow, and it has a bit of a tint, so it just really looks beautiful and the skin looks very, very natural. This will make sure that you get a very natural glow on the skin. It will look like, the glow is coming from within.
Wow, I'm glowing. Also, it feels really light on the skin.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use new Studio Fix foundation. It's a long-wearing foundation that gives soft matte finish. It will make sure that the skin is really hydrated. At the same time, it controls the oil also. Now that we are done with foundation, let's add concealer to it. And I'm using Studio Fix 24-Hour Smooth Wear Concealer right under the eyes where you need a little bit more coverage, and just blend it. This formula is great because it doesn't crease, it lasts for 24 hours, which feels very light and stay intact throughout. So we're done with the concealer, and now is the time we will set the concealer with powder. I'm going to use a Studio Fix Pro Set and Blur Loose Powder for you. It will make sure that the oil is controlled on the skin along with all the steps that we have done so far. As you can see, even after powdering the face, there's a little bit of glow because we also use Strobe Dewy Tint. So it looks really soft matte with a little bit of highlights, which are like really soft and natural. And now I'm going to start sculpting your face because I can see that beautiful, face structure. So I'm going to just enhance your jawline and your features with MAC Skin Finish Sunstruck Bronzer. So I'm going to start using it with an angular brush, starting right here underneath to sharpen that jawline and enhance it further. Now that I have done this, I'm also going to add some flush by using a blush, Melba. It's like a really beautiful burnt pink kind of color. That skin looks absolutely amazing. Now, I want to enhance your eyes, and I'm going to use soft browns to do that. So let's get started with that. So I'm going to use Retro Matte Liquid Burnt Spice as base for your eyeshadow. So I'm just using it really close to the lash line first, and then just blending it all over the lid with a fluffy brush to get that really beautiful shadow on the eye. So next I'm going to add a brown eye pencil called Teddy on your eye. It's a beautiful reddish brown color. So I'm using it on the top lid to line the eyes, and I'm going to smudge it. This will give a really nice soft definition to the eye. Now that I've smudged the pencil, I'm also going to use eyeshadow, and I'm using this brown eyeshadow to set the pencil that we have smudged. So I'm taking the same smudging brush and going over the pencil and setting it with eyeshadow. I'm also going to add this soft brown shadow onto the crease just to give it more definition. Very lightly with a soft hand, I'm blending it into the crease. I'm also going to use Teddy on your lower lash line, and I'm going back and forth onto the waterline.
I like how it, really complements my skin.
Yeah.
The colors.
Yeah, it just really looks good, and it's soft, and it's still giving a lot of definition to the face. So I'm going to use MAC Brush Stroke Eyeliner to line the eyes just really close to the lash line. So now I'm going to add mascara to your lashes, and I'm using MAC Stack Waterproof Mascara. I'm going to use Brow Styler Spiked to groom your brows. I'm keeping the strokes really, really light so that I get that really feather touch and get that hair-like strokes, and then just brush it up. I'm going to add a little bit more highlight, and I'm using Hyperreal Glow Palette. I'm using a small brush because I want the highlights to be really controlled. Right over here on the cheekbone, just a little bit on the brow bone here. Let's move on to the lips. So I'm going to use Spice Lip Pencil to define your lips. And now I'm going to fill in your lips with the Maximal Silky Matte Lipstick, Whirl. It gives a soft matte finish which keeps the lips moisturized for 8 hours and it lasts for 12 hours. Okay, so that looks really nice, but I think like we can add a little bit of gloss on that. Okay, so that looks amazing. I love the glam. And now that we're done with full makeup, I'm going to use the Fix Plus Stay Over to set your makeup.
Oh my god, Sonic. I love it. I also love the glam. You know, generally I have a very bubbly kind of a personality, but this look is more like move over. I love it.
Thank you so much.